Really, Ron, in this day and age, where's your caution? I didn't have to say it. He got the message from the look I flashed him. I know. We arrived at the baggage carousel just as its obnoxious horn started wonking. Two little kids scurried off the stainless steel edge where they'd been balancing on tiptoe. The crowd was pushy. It was late, and my head throbbed. I let Ron watch the bags revolve around the giant silver Lazy Susan. I took a seat to the side, on a slatted wooden bench that dug into my butt in strange and painful ways. I had only one suitcase, and luckily it was among the first to come off the line. Ron was gentleman enough to carry it for me toward the parking garage. "I can't wait for you to meet Vicky," he said, as he started his Mustang convertible. "She's really vivacious and fun-loving. I think you two might have lots to talk about." I made some polite noises, but truthfully, I was beat and in no mood to talk about Vicky. There was a time when I could travel for days, eat rich food, stay up 3 nights in a row, and still go to work the next morning. No more. I was ready to get home, settle in, and pop another of my painkillers. "Did you check in with Graham?" I asked. "I sure did. Called every day and stopped by twice," he assured me. "How's Rusty?" "Rambunctious as ever." I'd left my 60-pound dog in the care of my 90-pound, 86-year-old neighbor. I wondered which of them would be happier to see me by now. I only hoped Rusty hadn't shed too much hair, lifted his leg on her begonias, or otherwise made her life stressful during the last week. Ron successfully guided us through the low-ceilinged airport parking garage. We emerged into a clear night, which was probably full of stars, except that there were too many bright lights around the airport to see them. I let myself sink back against my seat, the cool desert night air streaming through my hair and easing my headache, while he joined the sparse flow of traffic on I-25. 15 minutes later, we pulled into my driveway. I'm probably one of the few 30-year-old people anywhere these days who still lives in her childhood home. They called it a ranch-style house back then, white brick with a shallow, pitched roof. The 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, spacious living room, and big, airy kitchen are really more than Rusty and I need. But a modern little box in an upscale part of town wouldn't come with a 50-foot-tall sycamore in the backyard, or my mother's peace roses, whose canes are now thick as small tree trunks. The living room lamp glowed beneath the front drapes, operated by a timer, just as I'd left it. Ron carried my bag inside for me. "You gonna feel like coming in tomorrow?" he asked. He wanted to ask about the cause of my 14-stitch headache, but refrained. "I'll be fine," I assured him. "Some food and a good night's sleep are what I need right now." "Okay, see you there." Right now, I wanted to see Rusty. Without bothering to carry my suitcase to the bedroom, I headed for the back door. I'd no sooner switched on the back porch light when I saw the one next door come on. Elsa Higgins, Graham to me and my brothers, was obviously watching for me, probably anxious to get to bed. Leaving my back door standing open, I followed the well-worn path to the break in the hedge between our 2 properties. I'd not quite made it to the edge of her porch when the big red-brown energy machine bounded out. His thick tail whipped my legs and rubbed against me, covering my hands with slobbery kisses. He grinned at me with that special smile of his that people frequently take for a snarl. With most people, I just let them think that. Elsa stood in her doorway, looking smaller and more frail than I remembered. She lives alone, cleans her own house, plants a garden every summer, and makes lap rugs for the old people at her church. She's feisty and opinionated, and I want to be just like her when I grow up. She's been next door to me all my life, and saved my ass more than once since I lost my parents in a plane crash my junior year in high school. I wasn't sure whether I detected a certain amount of relief in her expression as she watched Rusty and me unite. "How was the trip, Charlie?" "Fine. I brought you something, but I'll have to unpack to find it." I walked a bit closer to her, staying just far enough back that I wouldn't have to get invited in. "How about coming over for breakfast in the morning? I'll tell you all about it then." That seemed fine with her. She's not much of a night person anyway. Rusty and I headed back through the